in rehab.
Stuff rehab? Why didn't you tell me about Carla?
Because I knew you'd react like this and you were in a very fragile state. I was protecting you.
The only reason I started drinking again was because I was scared she might be dead. You should have told me. You should have.
I know you're angry with me.
Well, of course I'm angry with you, Roy. You've jeopardized my son's health and recovery.
I understand how you're feeling, but I hope in time you'll be able to forgive me.
No, you don't. You don't understand because you're not a father. You went against my wishes, Roy. And if anything happens to Peter, I will never forgive you.
So, did you enjoy that?
It was really nice.
So I'm thinking, how about we pay up here and go back to mine and chill out?
With your landlady and the lodger? No, thank you.
No, it's cool. Eileen's out tonight and Jan's away working, so...
In that case, yeah. Let's go chill out. I'll go and get my coat.
Seb, can I have a word?
Just make it quick, yeah?
Have I done something wrong? Because I thought we were getting on a bit better.
That's not saying much, that, is it?
You're embarrassed to be seen with me in front of her, is that it?
No. I can't wait to introduce her to you. Tell her all about you.
Fine, well, if that's how you feel, I'll leave you to it.
Right, let's pay up, get out of here.
Somebody's in a hurry?
Yeah, well, you know, it's not every day that I get the household to myself. Not that I thought anything was going to happen, you know what I mean?
Seb is fine, I understand. Who was that you were talking to just then?
No one. At least no one important, anyway. Come on.
Yeah.
Everything all right?
Never better.
What was all that about with Seb?
Nothing.
Didn't look like nothing to me.
He's ashamed to be meeting his new girlfriend, and I can't say I blame him.
I know it's not easy, but don't let it get to you. You try and turn your life around and you'll get there.
Even if I do, it doesn't change what I've done in the past, does it?
Hey, Johnny. How's she doing?
It's early days, but the doctor says she's responding well to the kidney drugs they've given her.
Yeah, but it's not just a kidney, it's the problem, though, is it?
There's a mental health team on the way. They'll assess her and see how she is.
Okay. Where is she?
In there, but she's in a pretty bad way.
Okay.
Oh, come on!
What has got into you?
I can't find the flaming coffee. There was a full jar the other day, so where is it? And where are the biscuits?
They're in that cupboard up there.
Right, and what are they doing there?
Oh, well. I was having a little tidy up and I thought, oh, it makes more sense if I put these closer to the kettle. What do you reckon? I take it that's a no.
Liz, I don't know if you might be losing your marbles or all the red wine you've drunk over the years is finally catching up with you. But this obsession with tidying has got to stop.
It's not an obsession. I'm just trying to make the place clean.
Clean? Couldn't find the biscuits or the coffee. And this morning, didn't know where my knickers were.
Well, that's hardly a first, is it?
Oh, that is rich. Coming from somebody that uses her knickers as ankle warmers.
Take that back.
No.
Right. Here is your coffee. Here are your biscuits. And here are your precious flaming knickers.
I've got an agent. Someone who's going to pay me to go on tour and sing songs. My songs. To an audience. Mad, innit?
Just a bit.
I never thought something like this could ever happen to someone like me.
What do you mean someone like you? You're a top bloke, Kirky.
Maybe to you. But the truth is, I'm dead ordinary. I always have been. It's like with Maria. She was the one who got all the attention when we was growing up, because she was a good-looking one and smart and that. And I didn't really mind. But I've never had something that was mine, that only I could do. And maybe this is it. I thought you'd be more happy for us.
I am. But it means you're going to be gone for 6 weeks. And how are you going to clear that with work?
It's not as though we're exactly busy, is it? And look, if you're worried about groupies after me body, I don't think it's going to be that sort of tour.
No, it's not. Because it's a comedy tour. That's why I don't want you to go.
What do you mean?
The only reason Jasmine gave you that card, the only reason people are listening to your songs is because they're laughing at them. At you.
If that's what you really think, why didn't you say anything before?
Because I didn't want to hurt you.
Well, you have. Big time.
Oh, Kirky, please listen to
Just
me.
leave me alone, will you, please?
Having fun?
Defo. Best birthday ever, this.
Oh, happy birthday, love. Well, this is on the house.
Huh?
Listen, when I said you could go for a lunch, all right, I didn't mean a liquid one. So come on, back to work.
Say please, and I'll think about it.
Right, sorry, am I missing something?
What, apart from charm and good looks?
The Bobbers are shut, and you two are in here getting hammered.
No, it's her birthday. So she came in here for one drink, and now we're going back to work, OK?
No.
Wind your neck in. It's not like I've broken the law or committed a crime, is it?
Steak. No, you look beautiful as usual.
I missed you so much. Where have you been?
I've been in Portsmouth, staying with the mate. But I'm here now. I'm here now.
Mrs. Connor? I'm Kim. I'm a psychiatric consultant.
Hi, I'm Louise. I'm a social worker.
We just want to talk to you, see how you are, if that's okay with you.
Hey, it's okay. I'm here now. I'm not going anywhere, okay? Okay.
We need to make a decision in sharpish.
Well, it's not simple as that, is it? I've got flipping Tracy to convince, haven't I?
No offence, but you sound shook.
Come again?
Scared. This Tracy.
Yeah, he is.
Why?
Right, that's it, Steve. We need to find a new place to live. Otherwise, I swear to God, I'm going to end up redecorating that poxy flat with your mum's blood.
Hi, Trace. Let me guess, you had another row?
Yes, we have, Steve. She chucks a load of knickers at me.
Tom Jones, eat your heart out, eh?
And what's this I hear about you trying to sack Abby? You can't do that, Steve, because she's my mate.
You're the one that said I had to make sacrifices.
Oh, you're the one that said I had to make sacrifices. Steve, I swear, sometimes I wonder if you've actually got a pair. How you managed to knock up half this street, I will never know.
Oh, I get it now.
Get what?
Nothing.
Who are you?
This is Jay. He's giving us some advice on something.
What? How to squeeze pimples and bunk off school?
OK, I'm going to cut. Just give us a call, yeah, if you make up your minds.
Right. Something's going on. What is it?
Johnny? Where's Roy?
He said he's sorry he had to get back. So what did this consultant and the social worker have to say?
Well, they said she's had a psychotic episode, but they don't think that she's a risk to herself now. So they're going to put a home treatment team in place.
You mean they're going to discharge her?
Yeah, tomorrow, yeah.
So how does this home treatment thing work?
Well, they said they're going to go around every day, make sure that she's doing okay, and then they're going to talk to her about starting her on some antipsychotic medication.
She needs round-the-clock care, not just drugs and someone popping in once a day to look at her.
They told me that people improve quicker in a familiar environment. Listen, Johnny, please, don't worry. I'm going to be there with her all the time, I promise.
You just got out of rehab. No, if they're going to discharge her, then she needs to stay with me and Jenny.
No, I don't think that's a good idea because of Kate. She doesn't trust you. I mean, she doesn't trust anybody. She only trusts me. I don't want her stuck in some psychiatric unit for months on end. I want her home, Johnny. I want her better.
Everybody's using apps these days, everybody. Except us.
So come on then, how much is it going to cost, this magical app?
Well, whatever it costs, it's gonna...
How much?
It's about
What?
It's about 20 grand.
20 grand? Oh, well, how are you two going to get that sort of money?
Well, we've got savings, haven't we?
No, I'm sorry, Steve, but you can kiss that app goodbye.
Can't you at least think about it, Tracy?
Shut your trap, Igor. I want talking to you, and I tell you something, Steve. I am not staying in that flat with your mother for another year, so no! I'm sorry, but the answer's no.
Hey.
How is she?
She's tired. She's scared, confused, you know.
Still, you've got to see each other.
Yeah, it's no thanks to you, though, is it?
Look, you know I care about Carla, and I know your feelings for her, but like it or not, you're my son.
All right, Dad. Okay, look, I don't want to talk about it, okay? Please, let's just try and put it behind us, right? So...
Thank you.
No, I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for her.
What do you mean?
Well, they're discharging her from the hospital. I've already told Johnny that she can't stay with him, so she's going to have to stay here with us.
Here?
Yes, here. She needs looking after. Why are you
But so
saying
do
here?
you. You need to get back and finish
I'm
off your
fine.
treatment.
Honestly, you don't worry about
No,
me.
you're not.
I'm okay.
You're not. You're not.
I am.
You
I'm
know,
okay.
You're not. And what about Simon? What sort of reaction do you think he's going to have?
Don't you understand? She needs to be somewhere where she feels safe, okay? Unless you want to ask your rich girlfriend to stump up for a hotel room and a private nurse, I don't know.
How dare you?
Well...
How dare you be so glib? Without Claudia, you wouldn't have even got into rehab in the first place. Although now, I'm beginning to think it's just a waste of money.
I came back to look after Carla. What don't you understand?
Too sick to look after. And I'm sorry, but I can't help feeling that her staying here is a mistake.
Do you know what? I think you might be right. Who'd want to stay here with you? Because if it doesn't push her over the edge, it certainly will me.
Did something wrong?
No, why?
You've been quiet since we left the restaurant. Are you annoyed at me?
No. No, not you. It's my mum.
I don't understand.
Well, that's who you saw me talking to before.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because we don't get on. Bottom line is, when I was growing up, she wasn't there. She wasn't there for me, she wasn't there for my brother and sister.
Why not?
Because she was more interested in getting off her head. So, I tried looking after him, but it wasn't enough. And, they got taken into care.
You must miss them.
Yeah. Look, that's Charlie. And that's Lexi.
I have a younger brother back in Romania. Andrei. I haven't seen him in almost a year.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to talk about it?
Not really. I'll just get upset same as you. And right now, I'd like to be happy.
You got anything to tell me? Any juicy goss?
Yes, my life's a tangled web of gossip and intrigue.
Like this morning, for instance, I had to remonstrate with the paper boy for sticking globs of chewing gum on the window of the cabin again. At least I hope it was chewing gum.
Well, that's it. We can't get the staff these days.
Hey, you're lucky I'm here at all, the wages you pay us. Talk about slave labour.
Okay, look, I think if you spent a bit more time concentrating on your job than popping down the pub, you might have a point.
Excuse me? It happens, I'm a grafter. I've been earning my keep since I was 15. I had a paper round and a job on the market on a Saturday for my cousin.
That's very commendable.
Ta. Although, to be fair, half the stuff was knocked off, all that we'd nicked from cars and that.
Right, look, I really don't think Brian wants to hear about your past life as a petty criminal, does he? Nor do I.
Oh, I don't mind.
See? And you want to be careful, because there's a lot of other stuff I could confess that you really don't want to hear.
Right, Natalie, why don't you go through to the back and just fold some towels and I'll do the sweeping up once I'm finished with Bri.
Knock yourself out.
Hey, David, hey, can I have a word? Do you hear that? A few drinks down the neck and listen to her.
She's just trying to wind you up.
Yeah, well, it's succeeding. What's she going to say the next time she's out, Clement? You're the one who wanted to keep her on. To sort it out.
So, what do you want to do? We could watch some, we could listen to some...
I can't. I need to go.
Why?
There's something I need to do.
Oh, can't wait.
No.
No, wait. I just wanted to hang out with you for a bit longer. I just really like being with you.
And I really like being with you. But I could be back by 11. 11:30, unless that's too late.
What, are you a vampire?
Maybe.
Yeah, 11:30's fine. I'll be waiting.
Oh, hey, Roy. Is it okay if I come in?
Please, do. Any more news on Carla?
Yes, there is. They're going to discharge you tomorrow.
Is that wise? I mean, I don't mean to be pessimistic, but I've never seen her so frightened or disturbed before.
No, I know, me neither. That's why I'm glad you came to get me.
So, where will she stay?
Well, that's the problem, you see. I've told her she can't stay with Johnny, and she can't stay with me and my dad because, well, anyway, let's just leave it there. But truth is, we don't have many other options, to be honest.
Well, she could stay here.
Ah, look, Roy, I really appreciate that, but the thing is, just at the moment, she thinks that you're the enemy.
But if you stay here too, then perhaps she'll realise that's not the case, and that all I want is for her to get better.
Have you ever heard that joke? I bet you were born in a motorway, because that's where most accidents happen.
No. Well, I have now, because you just told it us. Why'd you ask?
Because that's what my life feels like sometimes. One big car crash. And I know you're annoyed at what Beth said, but at least when you're singing, you're putting a smile on people's faces.
Only because they're laughing at us.
So what? Even if they are, you're making them happy. I can't do that, not for anyone.
Yeah, you can, because you just have. You're right. I'm not hurting anyone. I'm just making them smile. Cheers, Abby. You're a good person, even if you don't think so.
Can I talk to you? In private?
All right, I'm off ski.
I'm not. I'm just trying to do what's best for the business and us.
Oh, really? By spending 20 grand on an app some geek boy's trying to flog you?
Look, I know you want a house. I want a house. But the way things are going, we're not even going to be able to afford a flipping mortgage on the flat.
Well, you're going to have to earn more money, Steve.
Well, I know that, Mrs. Obvious. How, though?
Well, do what other taxi companies do. Instead of relying on punters phoning you up, start doing street pickups.
I could get in serious trouble for that.
Yeah, well, only if you get caught. Well, you say you want this house. So prove it, Steve.
You're mad about what I said earlier, aren't you?
I was, but I'm not anymore.
Oh, Cole.
Because you're wrong.
Kirky.
No, you said people are laughing at me when I'm singing my songs. But at least you're having a good time. So I'm doing this tour. And if you can't handle it, then tough.
Anything else you want me to do, Roy?
No, I can finish off, but thank you.
Hey, no, mate. It's me who should be thanking you.
We're closed, I'm afraid.
Roy, it's me.
Don't let him in.
I had a feeling you might be here.
So, what do you want?
I want you to come home so we can talk.
Look, there's no point, all right? We're never going to agree on this, OK? But Carla needs me, and I'm not going to leave her on her own again.
What if looking after Carla is too much for you?
Well, it won't be alone.
Sorry?
Well, I've said to Peter that he and Carla can stay here until she's recovered, and I will be here to help.
Really? And will you be here in a week or month's time when my son Roy, is lying in a hospital bed having successfully drunk himself to death? Well, answer me.
What do you want him to say? Hey, what do you want me to say? I'm doing this because I want to. I've got no choice.
Well, I have, and I'm truly, truly sorry, but I cannot stand by and watch you kill yourself.
It's the bold crime story that can finally be told. Drama based on the Hatton Garden heist starts next Monday night at 9, continuing for 4 nights. And this weekend, a former supermodel meets a sticky end at a comic convention. It can only be new Midsummer Murders, Sunday at 8. Next, the last in this series of documentary, Planet Child.